We're back for our second segment with Limor. And Limor Kassem is from RSA Security, and I guess that's the security division of EMC. I should mention that. All right,
Yeah.
they're fraud action research or fraud detection research labs over in Israel, just a little bit north of Tel Aviv, which is always nice to know. Gives us some feeling of where you guys are from. All right, and out from the beautiful beaches and sunny weather, Lamore. Let's follow up on mobility a little bit more. All right, I kind of played the kind of like the empty suit here a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but we're aware of the susceptibility, I guess, and the openness of the internet these days, and where you could basically be jumping off people's Wi-Fi connections all over the place if you were driving down the street. All right, can you get into a little bit about, what are some of the protections that are available, and then maybe talk a little bit about the types of mobile Trojans that are out there and SMS forwarders.
Okay. So the protections that are available are, first of all, antivirus software. That's from every popular provider you can think of. They're obviously offering this type of protection now. And I think that perhaps the most important thing is for users to start realizing they're using the internet and they should be a lot more aware. So resist the temptation of using Wi-Fi or control it, meaning every time they have something important to transmit, like they're going to log in through the banking application, get off the Wi-Fi because the 3G gateway is a little more secure. So if they're going to do that, to be more aware of it. Always update every application they've chosen to download to their phones, especially if it's a sensitive application that transmits personal data. So not kind of let it go and see the update notice, but just let it go and let 2, 3 updates go by and not have them updated. Of course, not download any applications before checking them out a little more thoroughly. Not say, okay, this is a great app, somebody said it's nice, and download it. They should look them up online and see what others have said about them. Make sure their publisher exists. Find security that's specific to their platform because there are a few different ones. And again, just generally be a lot more suspecting.
But Lamore, I have an iPhone, and Apple wouldn't let an outside application on my iPhone. What's the fear?
Well, a lot of times some rogue applications can still make it through. It happened before, and it's more. Sometimes an application could be initially legitimate, but have a little part in it that continues monitoring everything the user does, and it's running in the background. And although the application per se is supposed to be okay to go on the iPhone on the App Store, it might have a part of it that is malicious. And if not every application can be verified properly. Sometimes one slips, one goes through. So it's important to still have more discretion before downloading every application that looks interesting.
Yeah, I know. I'm really putting you on the spot here. I realize that, but I'm trying to play, the other
Yes,
side.
I know.
Yeah, the other side of this, because
Of course.
this is what you're going to hear, and you're going to hear from people as well. Oh, but what does Kincannon know, or these people over in Israel? I only use my phone for text messaging. All right.
Huh.
Now, what's some of the concerns with text messaging?
Well, with text messaging, we're going now into more malware, whereas firstly in text messages, people can receive links to phishing sites. They can get a hyperlink and they just press it because again, users are less aware when they're using their mobile phone. So they press it and they go to the phishing site and they believe that they should or part with their username and password. They're less afraid. They think that it's fine. And a lot of times they get the hyperlink and it's not a complete URL, so they can't see where they're going. They can't see it on the phone. They get abbreviated links as well, like for example for Twitter or for the iTunes. So they're not even sure that they've gone to the right place, and even a savvy user can fall for it. And as I was saying, if we go into malware, then we see the most prolific Trojans already available for mobile phones as well. We're talking about Zeus, we're talking about Spy Eye, we're talking about specialized Trojans for each and every platform. So we have for BlackBerry users, for, of course, the Android, the Droid Dream even had a botnet. And we're looking at the same functions Trojans that they have on a computer and even enhanced. We're seeing here Trojans that are forwarding text messages that users can receive from, say, a bank or another institution that wants to verify their identity.
Well,
So,
let me ask you this, and we're coming up to the close here. What if I'm encrypting everything? Do I still have those concerns?
Well, encryption it helps. It helps increase the security. However, if there is a Trojan on the device, it doesn't matter because it can just forward the message. It could be decrypted later, and it's not always the solution for everything.
All right, Limor, you did a terrific job, and I tried to make you stumble in every way I could by setting you up with all these different scenarios, because that's the reality of it today. The adopters to the new technology are the young people out in the marketplace today, and they think jumping off of Wi-Fi, whether it's at a McDonald's or a Panera Bread or some other mall location, like Simon's stores or something like that, that it's very easy to do, of course, all right, but they don't realize what comes with that ease of use, all right? So, thanks for letting me play the devil's advocate there and participating with it, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day. Thanks now.
You too.
Right, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All right, everybody.